Hello guys, and welcome to the 148th episode of the Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. Last episode we started leveling our thaumaturge, and I would like to do as much continuing of that today as possible. And we are leveling this for the purpose of, fighting the final level of the Crystal Tower, where we have to go to the World of Darkness, because apparently the thaumaturges are the experts on that, and what better way to go in there than to go there as an expert myself. Oh, I have 2 levels of this now. Look at that. I didn't even notice the second notch. You're a cat. There we go. Threat of superiority. Withdraw, head in here, and then we'll queue up once more. That's not good. Okay. Switch back and... Okay, wait.
Calvary, a moment, if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously. So I followed you.
What have we got here, then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned.
Oh dear gods, where did they come from?
The cave. We're gonna put you to sleep. And then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna... Gotta say, Thaumaturge is just riveting gameplay.
That was simply incredible, Calvary. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. I became an alchemist in hopes of creating some manner of amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling.
Have you considered picking up a knife? Make a good road.
Momo's urn. If I destroyed it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of.
Wait. Don't you dare break my urn.
What the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo the Void Sent?
Well, yes, I am Mormo, but I am one of the nice Void Sent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune, fame.
I'm not really interested in fame or fortune. But perhaps there is one thing. I'd like to have the etheric power to equal to that of my brothers.
Power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability buried deep within your soul. It will be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. Wait. What more is there to think about? Open the lid! Yeah, this seems like a good idea.
Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Mormo may have been lying. Kamakari, it's time we were leaving. Oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? And that's that. Yes, this will be such fun. I mean, it would be nice to return home after all this excitement.
Great. Well, here, let's, Oh, battle's starting. Let's do our little mini cactus pot. Yeah, well, there's nothing good here. I'll take it. Nice. Nice. Back to what we were doing. Just want to get in the habit of coming here so I don't forget to get my lottery thing for next weekend. Successful mission. Wonderful. Still no. Here we go. All of them signed on their little ventures. And we'll desync this. Now, let's queue back into our leveling. And currently, we need DPSs, so... hell yeah. Turning over a blue leaf.
Welcome back, Akari. I'm glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobusi. When I saw him a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? Eh? Busey was at your trial. It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of the unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. As I'm sure you are eager to test your incantation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path.
Let's get some tights. Okay. Now, let's equip all of these into our thing here. Desynth this. Desynth this. Beautiful.
Culver, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard the recent spate of gruesome killing has taken place within Ul'dah? Each case involved at least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Oh god, Kokobusi, what are you doing? Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you are alive and glowing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokoboa, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat of Perplexity. Greetings, Akobi. Are you once more prepared to peruse the pages of Power and Peril? Then let us begin. The thread of perplexity. Oh, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close, flames are smothered, ice is crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous of foe. Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic mage slayer, and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall, or a courageous companion to accompany him in case, this is where collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial, Kokoba, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Akulri's training. Oh no. The town is buzzing with news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges, their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nafika's wells. I would have Akulri aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trail is yet fresh. Akulri may have tolerated your interruption in his last trial, Busey, but you are hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Akulri to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You have secured the services of stalwart swordsman? Then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day, perhaps. Come now, Akulri, let us be about our business before Kokoboa has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you at Nafika's wells. Was that Kokobusi?
Nope, that was Mormo. Oh wait, while we're at it, before we forget, there's Scathe. Put that right there. 100 damage, and 20% of the time it does 120 damage. Wow, that's not good. I need to check something. Oh. Let's see where we load into. Oh, yuck. A horrible leveling one. Hmm. 20% chance to double the potency, so 20% chance that you get 200, which is below this. Like, a 20% chance to do 200 is way worse than 180 consistently. At least I have a full set of clothes now. I mean, that's Initiate's thigh boots. They're not exactly intended for what I'm doing. Still. Damn, I can get up to almost 600 health with both active. Damn.
Big damage.
Protect me, Father. Yay! GG, thank you for party. Oh, I learned Thunder too. Give our DPS some love. Bonus for being adventurer in need, some flame seals, and daily roulette bonus. 25, 26, and 27. Hell yeah. What does that do? Deals lightning damage, potency is 60, and gives everyone the dot. Sweet! Very clear and understandable level up, honestly. Okay, let's queue again. Head out this way. Oh, wait. No, we wanted to check. Okay, good. There is not a summoning bell here. Okay. I was worried there might be a summoning bell here and I was unnecessarily traveling around. I search... Soul... Not how you spell it. Okay, it's in Damara Block 2. Okay, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. It's third base. It's in Damara. Wrong one. Block 2, Gissel Greens, pull that. There we go. And head over to the Threat of Perplexity, which is our level 20. Okay. We are 13 energy. That is horrid. Three is probably getting killed himself. Will say it's kind of crazy that I'm already level 27. Here we go, down to Nofix as well.
Oh, Culvery, so good for you to come. My Rodagan friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer.
Okay, killer. We'll go search for your trail. Because we love you. Get a new pet. We're gathering corpses.
You can't uncover anything incriminating. The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a while. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the mage slayer into the open. Have courage, Akari. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid.
And that's why I brought Sardine. Best defense against close quarter combatants who want to suckle out your energy. Sardines. Let's drop out a queue. And load in. Barrett.
It seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? Oh, you wouldn't wish to report to Kokoboa with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rodigan has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do, what to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into a little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny.
Yes, that seems legitimate. I trust this wholeheartedly.
That is not Kokobusi. Well, he is Kokobusi. But a Kokobusi possessed by the void scent that escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges.
Duh.
And you, my dear Mana Richikowi, were to be next. I wanted to absorb your delicious powers since the moment we met. Ah, pity. This is such an amusing charade. However, did you see through it? I'm Kokobusi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Mormo, and stopped these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with with a pleasant thought. It was Okobusi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. It pains me to admit that there's some truth to the creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report for the completion of your trial. I will remain here for a time and gather my thoughts.
Yeah, let's see. We have the footfalls, and 8 sins of Sasamo. 8 sins, sorry. How is it that you do this? I can't remember. Here? I can't figure it out. Oh, whatever. Oh damn, did I just have to kill one? Oh, that was easy. Oh, that's not where I meant to go either.
Culry Kokobusu has advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the Swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our Tome of Teachings is at an end. Ahem. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not deign to die, you understand. I've yet to inform my brothers of Kokobusi's misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lesson of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was the most opportune moment to strike, minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer from my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobuki's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. Pray leave me to my musings, Akari. No, I will not.
decent. And these ones can't be desynth, okay.
Oh, Cobra, I saw you coming this time. I've been, more watchful since Kokabuki told us about that dreadful business with Kokabusi, and we must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. But Kokabuki is not his usual unflappable self. It frightens me to see our eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me, in fact. Perhaps you might speak with him to help banish the air of uncertainty.
Oh my god, it is 1,000 miles of Totorak. Oh my lord. I was literally just thinking, you know, I haven't done 1,000 miles of Totorak in a while. I kind of hope that it's that. And literally, wow. And I was thinking, because, you know, we're right around the right level for that, too. Is that a black mage? I think that's the symbol for black mage. Bastard. I'm gonna play a better version of me. Yep. Got our 3 mages and a gunbreaker. Pick the highest health thing and circle on that. There we go, Coral on 9 tails. Damn. Target that. For all of 9 tails. Hell yeah. Up to level 30. Few thaumaturges are very fast, I will say. Delicious sound on the ground. Hey, look at that. Hey. Yeah, I remember this is a long frickin' one. Make the tiny scorpion big. Ooh. We'll just sit. Thank you for party. Oh, look at that. Give our other black mage. Nice. Some extra XP and stuff. Very nice to see. Okay, let's join the queue again. We have officially reached level 31. Very nice. Okay, and let us desynth some shit. Now, let's see. Book of Diamonds, it's fine. Here we go. Cotton Dalmatica, desynth that. And Cotton Tights, desynth those as well. Here we go.
Echory, long I have agonized over Cook-Abusi's plight, and the measures I might take to extricate him from it. It would not do to call upon my thaumaturge colleagues. No, they would simply seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings from the Yawning Abyss allow for no other alternative. There is, however, one tiny glimmer of hope. I have word that the scholar who requested the destruction Momo's urn have returned from their expedition. They are currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on their collective findings regarding the wretched void scent. I would ask you go to these experts and of otherworldly phenomena and beg permission to peruse their work.
Okay.
You seek the definitive work on Mormo? Then seek no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis on the most cunning ritual and method contrived by the mages of Eld to annihilate the soul of this especially potent void scent. When it comes to draining such a creature of its etheric energy, one must... but I have not time to stand here and explain the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter and read it at your leisure.
Quick dungeon. Oh nice, Holotolly. Solid brings it down to 23. Wow, that's crazy. I've got the perfect thing to deal with this fire. extra 7,000 XP. You'll love to see it. And free gear for decently. Give it to our ninja. Greed for that, need for that. We will head out. And let's extract our materia. Nice. And with that, as much as I would like to continue, I think this will be the end of today's episode. Made some good progress. I mean, we're already level 34. Only 16 more levels to go and we'll be maxed out. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!